I am not doing a podcast or writing a book. I changed my mind. I'm going back to school. When I first decided that I wanted to do the podcast and write the book, it was because this story had gained so much traction on TikTok, and I'm a really good writer. It would be a really good book, but it doesn't feel good to talk about anymore. I think it's because I am in such a different place in my life, and while that story and that moment in my life was so impactful and so big and still impactful in my life today, and how I move in the world and how I move day to day and why I am the way that I am and do the things that I do, it's okay to let it be a behind the scenes story for me and not a forefront story for me. If I were to go into, this podcast and this book, I think that it would do more harm than good, for all the people involved. Bringing all of that up again, I think that it would do more harm for me, and having to delve deep into some of these parts, because there is so much more to tell and so much more to all of the things that happened and everything that went on. But I think that that would be really difficult for me, and I think it would be all consuming, and I really don't want to bring that deep, the darkest time of my life into the most beautiful time of my life. So I want to focus on my life, and I'm gonna go back to school and finish my degree, and I'm really excited about the opportunities that will bring our family. This full circle moment of completing something for myself. I think that I'm turning into a different person, and I like this person that I'm becoming. I'm feeling those parts start to heal, and I think that doing these steps in my life, going back to school, focusing on my family, focusing on my kids, focusing on my business that I own, focusing on my health, I think that is healing these parts of me that were broken from this event in my life. And I want to make sure that I continue that healing journey and not reopen these wounds that are healing. So that's what I'm doing. No book for now, no podcast for now. And I'm really content with that decision.